Welcome, listeners, to today's episode of the Cerebral Expedition. Today, our quest delves into the mindscape, a challenge that once seemed insurmountable, memorizing an entire book of 300 pages in just one day. The idea itself, daring, some might say fantastical, captures our imagination just as forcefully as the characters within the very pages we seek to remember. To embark on such a journey, we turn to the techniques of the ancient Greeks, mnemonics, an art that stretches back to the time of Plato and Aristotle. The method of loci, or the memory palace, is the heart of this practice, a mental walk through a familiar location, a palace of the mind, where every room, every corner holds a vivid image, a shard of the story you're absorbing. Let's consider the case of Simonides, the poet who discovered this technique, emerging from a banquet hall just before its collapse, and as the only one who could identify the guests turned victims using his recollection of where each had been seated. Move forward in time to visualize an individual much like Simonides facing our modern-day challenge, a book of 300 pages waiting to be committed to memory. The methodology unchanged, albeit adapted for the feat at hand. Imagine a quiet room, tables lined with chapters as landmarks, a clock marking the passage of time, yet irrelevant to the task. Focus is paramount, distractions, a luxury unaffordable. Here, the reader begins, page by page, transposing text to image, fact to fiction, in their memory palace, a conjured world teeming with vivid, unforgettable oddities, a whale swimming through a desert, a castle made of whispers. The chronology is critical, a meticulous, step-by-step itinerary, no detail too small, no plot twist too convoluted. This is the essence of memorization. Not just of words, but of meaning, of context. As hours pass, our reader's journey through the book becomes an incredible voyage through their own mind, past the dusty volumes in the Library of Recollection, onto the landscape of the book, laid bare and traversable. And as our time today draws to a close, let us pause for a moment to consider this extraordinary venture, not merely as an academic pursuit, but as a testament to the human spirit's capacity to achieve the inconceivable. What may seem a formidable peak, viewed from afar, is often just a series of methodical steps when the path is walked with persistence and grace. I thank you, dear listeners, for joining us on this temporal odyssey, exploring the boundless domain of memory and the power of the mind to accomplish feats as grand as memorizing an entire book in a single day.